Hey all, I'm just making a video. I just finally got the Witch of Oblivion, or Sorceress of Oblivion. It took me 19 pulls. I had to dish out all my remaining Magistrate, as you can see. I'm down to 26. And I had to use some Sinistrat for the last pull, and finally got her. So annoying. 19 pulls. So, let's get to the thing. As you can see, that's what her card looks like for her job description. Looks freaking cool. Her limit break is pretty nasty. Just wait until we get through the whole thing. Yeah, there's a lot of shit for this. So, add Mage's Trance, Prismatic Shift, Dispel, which is always a nice thing in fights and multiplayer, Curse, Debarrier, Unguard, Slow, Bio, Weaken, Deliberate, and lowers defense against break. Oh yeah, and criticals and for foes. So she's a really bad breath type ability, almost like Sephiroth level, except she takes it up a notch. So her basic form, this is what she has. She doesn't have too many resists, which is kind of shocking to me. But again, I heard if you actually switch out her different thing, suppose she goes opposite. But I don't know if that's true, but apparently it's not. But so she has Piercing Break, which is good, rather good. She has Painful Break, Exploit Weakness, Prove Criticals, Ability Chain, which is, if you play Dissidia of Ultimecia, that's how she always does it. She always harass the hell out of you constantly. So she always do a barrage attack. So they kept her in true and lore-wise of a character prospect. Prismatic Return, which you always want to keep the onslaught going. Quick Break, which is kind of unusual for me these days. The only reason I ever had Quick Break in the past, I think it was Vendil Geomancer I have. Vert Magic Down, which is nothing new from her. She does have Ultimate Charge abilities now, instead of being normal attacks. Armor Break 100%, which is ridiculous for breaking the gauge a little bit on the red, make it red barred. Ability Salvo, which has been a popular increase lately. And she's an attacker in multiplayer. So right now I'm using Primeval Witch's weapon. I just finally got Quick Break at level 20, or 20% now. So the actual form I have for her setup, this is what I have. Yeah, her Piercing Break is freaking ridiculous now with that weapon. And she has Painful Break because of the weapon too. And plus I'm getting all these bonuses from my the trait thing, or the achievements that we had recently in the patch. I have Ravage, I think one of my custom abilities I put in there. Prismatic Return, because I put some custom panels in there. Billy Salvo again. That's why I set her up on. And let's see, I have Giga Gravitron, which I'm surprising it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, despite the fact she has element of darkness in her, mostly in her kit. Because when you switch her different forms, she's always in darkness mode and fire. Just her light and winds to change ups. But Meteor is pretty devastating though. Apparently I got a weapon I need to increase. Oop. Sorry. So, let's see how she goes in Season 1. I might give her a try out for the Corral. Let's see how it goes. So,
I will let you live a fantasy life beyond your imagination.
This is her limit break. See what Meteor does to these guys.
Fade!
Granted, that's enhanced because of the Aerith. Sin. Let's try a resistant monster.
You're going to like me!
Now let's go to an area that's a little more tougher. Let's try to see what her standard form looks like. Of course, we actually slow down the action.
Bid farewell to your childhood.
Bad sorcerers don't look at explosions.
Ha!
The bomb. Not bad with Trance 2, she has 30,000 hit points plus.
Be gone!
Yeah, I'm rather not happy about how Sin's not doing enough damage for her. I would have thought she'd be ludicrous with it. But Meteor is actually pumping it up more than anything else.
I will let you live a fantasy life beyond your imagination.
Great strength and pride, like a lion!
Okay, so that was season 1. Apparently I defeated enough enemies. Yay, more matches I needed. Okay, let's go with season 2. And I think chapter 4 is a good area. Would you like Rocket League? Sarah Mia. So that works.
Ethereal forces come to my aid.
This ain't gonna end.
Wither!
Yeah, you see, Sin's only doing about 20,000 average, but Meteor is doing ridiculous amount of damage. But then again, their weakness against that, so.
I shall deliver your fate.
So, let's change it up a little bit. I'm gonna add... where is it? There we are. Add him in there. And I'm gonna add the Win magic card I have recently. Which I'm not too impressed with him, but... Okay, now I gotta switch her aspect to Win. So we'll just add EOX Death. And then Emperor. Which actually... It's like he does more hits. I didn't realize it.
My power unleashed! Stop right there!
Maybe return to the void might be a better idea.
Ha! Wither!
Oh, what's even
Fate.
worse, actually think about it, her Apocalypse is actually a debuffs out the ass. So
I'm so proud
Emperor
of you.
is pretty nasty with her. If they survive the freaking limit break first, though. So let's see. I'll change my deck. Go back to fire. I kind of forgot about that. She has her thing. I'm not used to having so many debuffs on an enemy from the limit break. It's just you now. Let me ramp up the difficulty so they live a little longer. Something random, whatever. So technically, I don't need NeoX Death. So these, I don't know, these guys are gonna survive.
Bid farewell to your childhood.
Oh wait, they did. Okay, cool. Okay, so they're debuffed to high hell. So watch this hilariousness.
Wither!
So, okay, two of them were not broken. Which actually, I should have smacked them because I had the 40% reduction thing.
Vanish within the maze of time.
I'm gonna say early break might last a long time. Okay, here we go. Okay. It's not that bad. Oh, this thing's gonna get wrecked.
I'll catch up to you, eventually.
Who shall be the next sacrifice? Bid farewell to your childhood.
Good night. Gotta admit, that's not bad. Unfortunately, that makes it better.
I got excited watching that.
I'd say Emperor might actually have a use with her only at the moment. So if you ever got Emperor on your list, and I even have him maxed out with stuff, I'm just like, yeah, Emperor, yeah, yeah. I don't know anyone gonna use it besides Psycom Officer, because she can use Ranger cards, which Neo X Death will do it. But with her limit break, it makes this card actually, for once, useful. So that's a thing. So yeah, so that's the showcase. I have to say, synopsis wise, she makes Emperor a lot more useful if you have that Supreme card for win Supreme Mage. So, and her meteor damage is just ridiculous. So much damage. Oh, come on. Which I don't understand. Why is the fire more damaging? I don't know if it's because of the passives or what, but it's really interesting how that's doing more damage than anything else. Well, yeah, 220, yeah. But still, that's just ridiculous. So, yeah, Stately Composure actually has a use. And oh yeah, if anyone doesn't understand why I'm talking about the debuffs, that's the Supremes thing. Oh, God damn it. It increases damage by the number of debuffs, which right now they revamped it, so it's only 5 debuffs max, because it used to be like 7 or 8 or something like that, but now it's only 5. But because of her ultimate, it pretty much exceeds that limit. So you're getting that percentage up. So, like I said, she actually makes it more of a use for it if you actually get her and have that card. So, further ado, I'm just gonna end this video right now. I gotta get back to my Final Fantasy 14, trying to grind fates. So, anyway, later on. See ya.